All right, welcome to September 2020. In this video, we're going to go over our sales stats for if you can see right here, our Bricklink, eBay, and Brickowl stores. We're only going over Bricklink and Brickowl today. I'll just tell you my eBay store sales were down about 15% from last month, so the numbers are in the last video. But anyway, so yeah, with this video every month, beginning of the month, we try to kind of go through what we sold. Not what we sold, but the amounts and all the numbers. If you like a good spreadsheet, I think mine's okay. It could be better. Could have charts and graphs, but I'm not going to do that. Not necessary. But my time is very limited. So I'm just thinking about this going into 2021. I don't know if I'll keep this video up. It is a possibility where if I do offer memberships that I will do a spreadsheet for people that are a member of my channel. So it's not 100% certain. It's just something I'm thinking about because I've had a few people ask about memberships because there is different things, I guess, that go along with it. I just haven't researched it, but I did not plan on doing it, and I still don't plan on doing it, but that's something I'm just thinking about. So we did have an event this past weekend, and I deleted that just before this video. We have one planned here close to our home. Right there. So let's get into the video, and first thing I would typically do is just go to my Bricklink store and just look at it. Look at this thing. Wednesdays have been my uploading days. Not including today, I have 7 working weekdays that I have left to work this full time before I go back to my regular day job. So I've done a lot. I definitely going to do a video recapping the whole adventure and my thoughts on it. I was tossing that around, but I think it'd be a good thing to kind of show where we started parts-wise and lots-wise. But look at these numbers I'm at today. So 9,500, that is a record. So it's very, very, very nice. So let's pull up the spreadsheet, what you're all here for, and look at it. Hopefully it's all on the screen here this time. So here we go. August. I did some highlighting here because I wanted to show records. Everything but 2 on Bricklink were records. The average order size and the actual number of orders on Bricklink. But if I do combine Brickowl and Bricklink, which I do because it should be combined because all the same parts are for sale on each site, 340. That is ridiculous. I could not believe how many I was getting. I was shipping out like 15 to 20 a day for a week straight, it seemed like, and I was just like, I was at the burnout point. I'm like, I don't want to pack up orders anymore. So I did close my store, and instead of packing orders, I uploaded 20,000 parts, which is on a video just previously to this one I released. So at a certain point, parting out is one of my favorite things to do, and it's, pulling orders does get in the way, so I like to get those parts added and then open the store, open the floodgates, you'd say, and let the parts fly. And now I'm past that burnout point. I'm doing great. It was just a lot going on, so I couldn't believe it. And I was closed. I guess I didn't put. Yeah, I did 28 days open for August, not the 31. 12.1 orders per day. Yikes. It's good if this continues when I go back to work. I do plan on closing the store for the first few days I go back to work just to get back into my normal job. I could do it without closing, but I just want to be relaxed. I have some other things I want to take care of and catch up on while it's closed, like figure out expenses for the prior months. I haven't done that since I think May. I have done, so June, July, and August I have to figure expenses. So that takes a good 90 minutes per month for me to add everything up and get it all done for tax time next year. So I'd kind of do that. That's why I don't put expenses on here because they're not really calculated. I could spend the 90 minutes before these videos and add it all up and tell you, but again, time. Someday I'll figure it out. So for the year, we're almost averaging $20 per sale, which is amazing. And this number here is combined with these over here. It should be in yellow right here because this formula should be correct there to do that. So, and we lost it. There we go. But either way, just amazing. I'm changing my formulas. Let's just back. Okay, so I was just recording for about 10 minutes, and apparently when I hit escape to get out of my formula, it stopped my recording. So I might repeat something here. I don't know. I wasn't really going in an order, so let's get back into it. I was talking about average orders, the amount per day for the year. So the dollar amount is $2,000 more than I've ever collected for sales. And just read this. It includes the shipping I received and everything. It's not what I paid for things. So we were only open 28 days, right? I did close the store for 3 days. It was a Saturday morning I closed it and opened it back up. I was closed Saturday, all day Sunday, and all day Monday. I opened it back up on early Tuesday morning, like 5 a.m. when I got up, because I was uploading those 20,000 hidden side parts from the school bus and the shrimp shack. So when you're packing up so many orders, it kind of gets in the way of your part out. You're like, you want to get that rhythm. I just want to part all these sets out. I don't want to stop and pull orders, because if there's pending orders, I don't want to get those pulled out of the wall before I part things up, new things out. So I was just closing the store, taking a break, because I definitely was feeling it. So many orders a day. So it started off slow August, honestly, and then somewhere in between there, it's like 15 to 20 orders per day for 7, 8, 9 days in a row. It felt like just nonstop. So it was awesome. I'm glad it happened. Definitely. So we added 52,575 parts. That is just crazy with this number, 340 orders. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. But the theory goes, the more you add, the more you sell, right? That's definitely a proven theory. So we have 31,220 parts sold. Oh, that's just on Bricklink. I'm sorry. 36,660. This is combined, because I only add parts to Bricklink, but this 36,660 is the parts sold between Brick Owl here and Bricklink. That is crazy. So that is 8,000 more than I've ever sold in a month. And getting these parts at the end of the month, I think June, this is the number. Parts at the end of June was 150. So I'm positive over 20,000 parts since I started doing this, while selling a ton of parts. So adding and selling, I'm glad I'm positive. I'm going up 1, 2, you divide this by 3 or 2, I don't know, 10,000 or 6,000 a month, something like that. I've been getting positive. So that's always good. I wouldn't mind to sell more than I add. It's a give or take. You love that there's just that drive to get so many parts for sale and look at that number. But there's also, you got to think about realistically. You definitely want to sell those parts. So I'd be okay with adding 5,000 parts and selling them the next day. I think I've said that before, but it's just, the reality is you got to get that out of your head. You can't try to think, oh, I hit this number. But the goal is to sell the parts and get the money so you can buy more stuff and add more stuff. So just keep that in perspective. And then our fans, let me just, I guess, go to 2019. 124 orders. We almost tripled that. We've got $5,000 more in sales in 1 year's time. Our average order size is gradually kind of hovering between 18 and 20 some. So here's our records for, obviously the records come later in the year as I kept adding and growing. The store takes a long time to grow. This is not easy. My vlogs might make it look easy, but there's so much work involved. I don't think I've ever worked this many hours in my life. I feel like, I guess my other job, I just don't feel like I'm working that many hours because it's kind of simple. But this is, just looking at this, it's just wild to see the growth in 1 year. So it's awesome. Fans, I gained 40, just under 40, 37, if I'm doing the math right. On Bricklink and on eBay, we gained like 51, 53. Yeah, 53 fans. Wow. And I started tracking this for my website because it tells me when I log into it how many visits we had. 472 visits. So I know earlier in the year I was checking, it was like under 200. So that was a lot to visit. So that's awesome. So that's the numbers. And I was thinking about going into next year. I don't know if I'll continue this. I was thinking about, I know somebody asked me about memberships. I don't know I haven't looked into it. I just decided I don't really want to do it because I don't want to my main focus has to be on selling stuff because, you know, when you're making, I think, what, $6-7 an hour doing the YouTube stuff, I'm still going to do it because it'll eventually keep going higher. But for now, I guess having a membership, you can make a little more if some people are interested, but just not something I'm interested in doing. But I may stop these videos because I think what I've recorded the last few years and this 2 years of growth is kind of my goal. I'll still continue my spreadsheets, obviously, for myself, but I don't think it's necessary to show this anymore. A lot of you will disagree with that, I'm sure. It's just one of those things that, I don't know, I may continue it. It's just a thought I have, but I may have open the memberships and just have this available to anyone on the memberships, and that may be the only perk of a membership. I don't know. I don't know yet, but if there's a high demand for these, maybe I'll continue them, but like I said, I don't typically show the eBay stuff. I don't feel it's necessary just to show these numbers, these crazy numbers that keep happening. Like I said, it's down 15% this month, if you want to know if I mentioned that before. But either way, it is a wild ride, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and there will be a lot more to come. So I'll catch you on the next one.